Jacobo Grinberg used to say, "Reality is not fixed, but rather a field of interaction between minds, where the energetic fusion of two consciousnesses can reconfigure each individual's experience." Now, think about this. Every time you physically connect with someone, it's not just your body that's involved. Your energy, memories, and even your emotional patterns become part of the equation. Science and spirituality agree on one point: everything is vibration. When two people surrender to each other, their energetic fields merge in a way that can leave deep marks, whether positive or negative. Have you ever felt drained or different after being with someone? That's no coincidence. In today's video, we're going to reveal what really happens on a spiritual level when you decide to be intimate with someone. And more importantly, how to protect your energy so that your connections are always sources of growth and evolution. Comment below, "My energy is sacred and I choose wisely with whom I connect." This affirmation will reinforce your vibration and attract relationships that align with your purpose. Many people see intimacy as something purely physical, a moment of pleasure or emotional connection. But what almost no one realizes is that on an energetic and spiritual level, every intimate exchange leaves marks, some of which can remain for years. Jacobo Grinberg studied the nature of consciousness and discovered that the human neuronal field is not isolated. It is a web of information that interweaves with that of others. When we become intimate with someone, our energetic fields mix, creating a connection that can be hard to break. This explains why some people feel a strong attachment after a relationship, even when they rationally want to move on. It also explains why some connections leave you with a feeling of heaviness, sadness, or fatigue, as if something invisible is draining your energy. That is the consequence of an imbalanced energetic exchange. Now pause and reflect. How many people are carrying the energy of past partners without even realizing it? Think about someone who, after a relationship, was never quite the same. Or consider a situation where someone gets involved with a toxic person, and even after the breakup, continues to feel the emotional and spiritual impacts. This happens because the energetic bonds remain active, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and even future decisions. Spiritual tradition calls these energetic cords, invisible ties that form between two people during deep interactions, with intimacy being one of the most intense ways to create them. These cords can transmit not only love and harmony, but also fear, trauma, insecurities, and even low vibration energy. And here lies the main problem. If you are not aware of this exchange, you might end up carrying patterns that aren't even yours, blocking your energy, evolution, and even your ability to attract healthy relationships. If you have ever felt that your energy changed after connecting with someone, whether for better or worse, then you have experienced this in practice. The good news is that there are ways to cleanse your energy, sever harmful ties, and ensure that your future connections are uplifting and harmonious. Jacobo Grinberg dedicated his life to studying consciousness and the interaction between minds. In his research on the neuronal field, he discovered that our perception of reality is not fixed, but rather a construction molded by the exchange of information between individuals. In other words, our thoughts, emotions, and energy are not entirely our own. They are influenced by those we interact with, especially in moments of high connection like intimacy. Grinberg noted that ancient spiritual traditions knew this for centuries. Shamans and spiritual masters have always taught that intimate acts go far beyond pleasure or reproduction. They create invisible channels between the souls involved. These bonds can be beneficial when balanced and harmonious, or harmful when they carry negative emotional baggage. Modern neuroscience also supports this view by studying the impact of relationships on brain function. Research shows that during intimacy, intense chemical changes occur, such as the release of oxytocin and dopamine, creating deep, often unconscious, emotional bonds. In other words, Both science and spirituality agree. Intimacy alters your energy, mind, and even your destiny. Every time two people connect intimately, a much deeper exchange than the physical one takes place. On an energetic level, both vibrational fields intertwine and adjust to each other, creating invisible bonds that are often hard to break. Jacobo Grinberg described reality as an interconnected network of consciousness, where our interactions directly influence our neuronal field. This means that when we connect with someone on such an intimate level, there is a fusion of both energetic patterns, a phenomenon that many spiritual traditions refer to as energetic chords, which can remain active long after physical contact has ended. But how does this happen? Our energetic body is made up of different vibrational layers that absorb and store information from our experiences. When intimacy occurs, these fields open up, allowing the other person's feelings, thoughts, and patterns to be assimilated into your own energetic system. This explains why, after an intense connection, some people start to carry emotions or even behaviors that were not originally part of their nature. A practical example of this is how some people drastically change their habits or personality after a relationship. Sometimes, without realizing it, they have absorbed traumas, beliefs, or vibrational patterns from their partner. If that connection was with someone who had dense energy, filled with insecurities, fear, or anger, those emotions might lodge themselves in your energetic field, affecting your own vibration. On the other hand, when there is healthy alignment, this fusion can strengthen both individuals. Partners who share high-frequency energy, such as genuine love, respect, and balance, can amplify each other's vibrations, mutually accelerating their evolution. This is one reason why some people, when entering a healthy relationship, begin to flourish in various aspects of their lives. The problem arises when this fusion happens without awareness or discernment, leaving a person vulnerable to absorbing emotional burdens that aren't theirs. The truth is that not every intimate connection is positive. Many can leave deep marks that require time and effort to cleanse. Now that we understand how these bonds are created, consider this. Have you ever ended a relationship only to continue feeling that person's presence in your life, even without contact? Or noticed that certain emotional patterns persisted after being intimate with someone? This happens because, beyond energetic fusion, there is also a transfer of vibrational memories. Jacobo Grinberg studied the structure of consciousness and discovered that reality is a mental field shaped by our perceptions and interactions. This means that every intimate experience leaves traces in our energetic field, vibrational imprints that can influence our thoughts, emotions, and even our future relationships. These energetic memories function like invisible files stored in the subconscious. They can contain positive emotions, such as love, security, and fulfillment, but they can also carry negative patterns like fear, anxiety, and emotional dependency. If a relationship was marked by pain or toxicity, it's possible that these traumas will be absorbed and manifest in future relationships. A common example is when someone leaves a toxic relationship and, without realizing it, enters another with similar characteristics. This does not happen by chance. The energetic memories remain active, continuing to attract compatible vibrational patterns. In other words, if you don't cleanse your energy after an intense connection, you might end up carrying traumas that aren't even yours, yet they shape your reality as if they were. Furthermore, neuroscience studies show that intimacy releases chemicals such as oxytocin, which are responsible for creating deep emotional bonds. This bond, combined with the energetic impact, can make it difficult to sever ties even when the physical relationship has ended. Another important aspect of vibrational memories is that they can alter your natural vibration. If you have ever felt lighter and more motivated after a healthy relationship, or on the contrary, more insecure and drained after a taxing one, you have experienced this effect firsthand. The good news is that these vibrational imprints can be reinterpreted and transmuted. There are also ways to address the impact of low vibration energies and how disharmonious relationships can drain your energy and affect your emotional and spiritual health. Not every intimate connection is beneficial. When we get involved with someone who carries dense energy, full of insecurities, traumas, resentments, or manipulative intentions, we might end up absorbing those vibrations, allowing them to affect our mind, emotions, and even physical health. Jacobo Grinberg explained that the human mind operates within an interconnected web of perceptions, and that energetic exchanges between people can significantly alter this internal structure. If an intimate connection occurs in an environment of disharmony, fear, or an unconscious desire to fill an emotional void, the interaction can result in vibrational imbalance, harming both individuals involved. Have you ever noticed how some relationships seem to drain your energy? How after being with a certain person, you feel exhausted, confused, or burdened with negative thoughts that weren't there before? This is because your vibration is being influenced by the other person's energetic field. This phenomenon can manifest in various ways, such as an inexplicable sense of fatigue after intimate contact, changes in your emotional state, like increased anxiety, depression, or irritability without any clear reason, and difficulty detaching mentally from that person even after the relationship has ended. Negative patterns may repeat, drawing you into relationships similar to the one that drained your energy. This becomes even more intense when there is emotional dependency and energetic imbalance, as it creates a vibrational bond that continues to influence your reality long after the relationship is over. Spiritual traditions refer to this as a karmic bond or negative spiritual ties. These connections trap a person in repetitive cycles of suffering until they become aware of the energetic influence and learn how to free themselves. Additionally, studies in psychoneuroimmunology indicate that your emotional and mental state directly impacts your immune system and overall bodily functions. Stressful relationships can lead to chronic stress, hormonal imbalances, and even physical symptoms like insomnia, muscle pain, and low vitality. So how do you avoid these harmful connections? The first step is to be conscious about the partners you choose. It's crucial to identify energetic patterns before becoming intimate with someone and to make decisions aligned with your highest vibration. If intimacy creates deep energetic bonds, then consciously choosing with whom you connect is essential for your spiritual and emotional well-being. The problem is that most people enter relationships based on fleeting desires, emotional needs, or unconscious patterns without considering the energetic impacts of their decisions. Jacobo Grinberg asserted that our perception of reality is shaped by our interactions, and that each connection has the power to alter our neuronal field, either expanding or limiting our vibrational state. The question is, are you choosing partners who elevate your energy or drain your vitality? To make more aligned decisions, observe a few signs before engaging intimately with someone. Notice the person's energy. Do you feel light, energized, and at peace in their presence, or do you sense heaviness, confusion, and anxiety? Your body always signals the vibrational frequencies around you. Pay attention to emotional patterns. Does the person constantly dwell on negativity, complain, or play the victim? Someone carrying a lot of dense emotions might transfer that burden to you through intimacy. Consider the quality of the connection. Is it based solely on physical desire, or is there a genuine alignment of values and purposes? Superficial connections can generate energetic bonds that are harder to break because they are built without awareness. Also, consider the intention behind the involvement. Often, we seek relationships to fill an inner void. If the motivation is fear of loneliness, neediness, or a craving for validation, the energetic exchange tends to be harmful. It's essential to be well with yourself before sharing your energy with another person. Lastly, assess the partner's level of consciousness. Individuals who practice self-awareness and spirituality tend to maintain a more balanced vibrational field. Conscious partners create healthy bonds based on genuine exchange rather than energetic dependency. By taking these precautions, you ensure that your connections become sources of growth rather than drains on your energy. And if you've already been involved with dense energies in the past, there is still hope. There are rituals and techniques to cleanse your energy and cut harmful spiritual ties. When you become intimate with someone, an energetic bond is created that can remain active even after the relationship ends. If you feel that you carry the energy of past relationships or notice recurring patterns in your love life, it's essential to perform an energetic cleansing. Every intimate exchange leaves vibrational imprints, and if these bonds are not properly dissolved, they can continue to influence your mind, emotions, and future relationships. Jacobo Grinberg believed that our perceptions can be reinterpreted and that we have the power to reorganize our energy to free ourselves from past influences. There are effective practices that help restore your vibration. One of the most powerful techniques is the cutting of energetic cords, a practice used in various spiritual traditions. To do this, close your eyes and visualize the person with whom you wish to sever the connection. Imagine an energetic cord linking you, emerging from your heart or sacral chakra. With firm intention, visualize a light slicing through that cord, dissolving the connection. Breathe deeply and affirm, "I release and set myself free. My energy is mine alone." Mediza, this practice helps break vibrational bonds and restore your energetic autonomy. Another method to remove residual emotional and energetic baggage is an energetic cleansing bath. Water and herbs possess purifying properties that dissolve negative loads. A bath with coarse salt and herbs like rosemary, lavender, or basil can help neutralize external influences. As you bathe, envision the water cleansing your aura, washing away any energy that does not belong to you. To finish, a warm bath with honey can be used to attract positive vibrations and restore your internal balance. Meditation for purification is also an essential tool for clearing your mind of old energetic patterns. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Visualize a golden light enveloping your body, dissolving any dense energy accumulated over time. Mentally affirm, "I restore my energy. I empower myself. I am free." You can repeat this practice whenever you feel that your vibration has been affected by past connections. Another powerful technique is therapeutic writing. Take a piece of paper and write a letter to the person or relationship you wish to cleanse from your energy. Express everything you feel without filters or censorship. Then, burn the paper, symbolizing the definitive release of that energy. This process helps empty the emotional field and gives new meaning to the experience. By regularly practicing these techniques, you free yourself from past influences and prepare for healthier connections that align with your evolution. Energetically liberating yourself from previous relationships is an act of self-care and empowerment, allowing you to reclaim your energy and move forward with greater clarity and balance. When we are aware of how these exchanges affect us, we can make wiser decisions and preserve our vibration, ensuring that our future connections are beneficial and uplifting. Now that you understand the energetic impact of intimacy and how connections can influence your vibration, what will you do with this knowledge? Awareness is the first step, but true transformation happens when we apply what we've learned. If you feel that you're carrying energies from past relationships, if you notice recurring patterns in your love life, or if you wish to prepare for higher-level connections, start taking care of your energy today. Choose one of the techniques we've shared, whether it's cutting energetic cords, cleansing baths, or mental reprogramming, and put it into practice. Also, begin to observe more closely with whom you connect. Ask yourself, does this person elevate my energy or drain it? Consciously choosing your partners is an act of self-love and a powerful way to protect your vibration. Comment below, "My energy is sacred, and I choose consciously with whom I connect." This affirmation reinforces your intention and strengthens your vibration. If this content resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's spread this awareness and help more people free themselves from energetic bonds that no longer serve them. Remember, you have the power to choose which energies you carry. Use that power wisely.